Your Country 1039 KGRT. Kane Brown with his wife, Caitlin Brown, and Thank God. And that is such a great song. And I would say this, I want to hear more from Caitlin Brown because, man, she has got a great voice.
Time now for the question of the day.
But it is question of the day time. And our question of the day comes out a little story that I saw that says 94% of Americans said that they are not currently living in their dream home. Yeah, 94%. That's almost everybody. But everyone, of course, has a different idea of what their dream home is and what it would look like. For example, 28% of people say their dream home would be in the suburbs. 22% said they would prefer a beachside home. 20% said they'd like a home out in the middle of the country. 15% want it to be in the heart of the city, and another 15% want to live in the mountains. And then, of course, there's different styles of home. Do you want a mansion? Do you want a small cabin? Do you want a tent out in the middle of nowhere? That could be a dream home for a lot of people. And, of course, there's different amenities. Do you want a view, a big backyard, a large family room, a movie theater? That one's on my list. And, of course, there's also, the front porch, balcony, privacy, all these kinds of things to go into your dream home. So I started thinking about it and going like, what would be my dream home? Because for the longest time I thought, man, I need a home out on the beach right there. And then, spend a little time on the beach, you realize there's a lot of humidity and, stuff that goes along with that. So a beach is a great place to visit. I'd like it, maybe have a home that I could spend some time, vacation home in there. That would be pretty darn awesome. But when it comes down to it, and it's an odd thing for me because people that know me don't really kind of get this feeling, but, a cabin in the woods, I think would be pretty darn awesome. With Wi-Fi, of course, because we got to have Wi-Fi, but that would be my only caveat. I think that would kind of be my dream home. But I always like interesting and weird things, so it wouldn't be too surprising to find like that kind of one-room cabin type thing with a loft or something in there would be pretty darn awesome. Or what did I see last night on YouTube? I saw something called the Barn Dominium, which is like a barn that was converted into a home like that, which is pretty cool. But that would be, I considered my dream home. I'd love the views. I'd love the pool in the backyard. I got to have my movie theater in there. But that would be for me. What is your dream home? That's right. What and where would be your dream home? That is our question of the day. Go ahead and give me your answers. Of course, you can give me a call on the Zia Comics hotline or the Zia Comics text line 575-523-KGRT. We are live on our social media pages right now. If you want to head over to Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter, go ahead and head there and you can leave your comments on our social media pages as well. But yeah, that is my question of the day for you. What and where would your dream home be? Go ahead and give me your answers to our question of the day. Okay. We are exclusively up on our social media pages right now. So I look into the camera and I ask you, what and where would your dream home be? Would you like a nice little, bungalow on the beach like that? Maybe a cabin out in the woods, a big mansion, somewhere out, in the city or on the coast, or maybe, like I said, I don't know, a tent out in the middle of nowhere. That could be your dream home. For everybody, it's a little bit different. So what is it for you? Somebody has already texted me, said a beach house with endless margaritas. Sir or madam, it's a text message. I don't know. Oh, wait. Oh, it's Lori. And I like the way you think, Lori, because I thought about that as well. And the more I think about it, I like so many different things. Maybe I would have to have multiple homes. And depending on my mood, like if I wanted those margaritas, the beach house would be kind of nice. Yeah. But if I wanted to get away from everybody, that cabin out in the middle of the woods would be pretty cool. But then again, that apartment in the middle of a big city where you can see the skyline and everything, that would be pretty awesome as well. Maybe a rooftop penthouse with a pool. I don't know. Everything is different. Everything is subjective. Everybody has their own idea of what a dream home is. But go ahead and let me know what yours is. That is our question of the day. While we wait for a few answers to go ahead and come in, let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on in and around the world. Looks like King Charles was visiting York, England yesterday to unveil a statue of the Queen, and protesters threw eggs at him. Yeah, the king got eggs, and of course, they were arrested. And Camilla and he were quickly ushered off. Fans yelled, "God save the king," as from eggs, apparently. Also saw that apparently 57% of everybody is concerned about how they're going to pay for holiday gifts this year. Maybe it's time to get a little creative. Maybe it's time for some homemade gifts or something like that. That would be pretty cool. With Thanksgiving coming up, and it looks like Popeye's Cajun Thanksgiving turkeys have sold out online. They may still have some available, but they're charging about $55 before taxes on there. Also saw that some Subway locations are now selling hot dogs. Is a hot dog a sub sandwich? Kind of. I don't know. I'm not going to get into those food questions right now. Also saw that Ryan Reynolds is in talks with Disney about upcoming Star Wars movie and what he might star in. That would be pretty interesting. And also saw that, Facebook and their parent company have laid off about 11,000 workers due to declining stock prices, which is pretty bad. In fact, speaking of declining stock prices, apparently Amazon has become the first company to lose $1 trillion in stock value. The company was valued at 1.8 trillion, mind you. And on June, that was on June 21st, just a few months ago. And now it is worth 878 billion less than that 1 trillion. That is crazy. Man, the economy is just doing weird things these days. But, that is what is going on in and around the world. And once again, we're looking for your answers to our question: what and where would be your dream home? It is subjective. It depends on how you feel. Some people like that beach house with the unlimited margaritas, right? I'm not necessarily opposed to that. Maybe you want, a nice little farmhouse, some farms, some ranch land. That would be pretty awesome too. Maybe you want that cabin in the woods that's out in the middle of nowhere where you can get away from things. Maybe you want that, in the middle of the city kind of a penthouse apartment, or just maybe, a small studio apartment off campus. I don't know. What is your dream home and where would it be? That's what I'm asking. For me, big homes are kind of nice. I'd like to have a big home just so everybody in my family could come by and visit, maybe stop and hang out for a little bit. That would be pretty awesome. But I do like big open type of spaces in that way. So, yeah, I don't know. But that cabin in the woods with Wi-Fi sounds really interesting to me, because I can have people stop by if it's big enough and visit and stay and hang out for a while, but still kind of be away from everything. And oh, God, I love them. But, still have the Wi-Fi to keep up with what's going on in and around the world. But that is my question for today. What is and where would be your dream home? Our question of the day. Let me know your answers by leaving your comments on our social media pages, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. And, of course, you can always call in or text in at 575-523-KGRT. What and where would your dream home be?